So today I wanted to talk about what really are the options that you have for custody of kids in Utah, whether it's in a divorce or in a just custody and paternity case. And there's really, I'm going to say 5 options. I'm going to take a minute and talk about each one. The first option is what we refer to as the statutory minimums. It's found in Utah Code 30-3-35. And Section 35 is also what we always refer to typically for the holidays, regardless of what happens in the other situation. So, in Section 35, there's typically a custodial parent and a non-custodial parent. The non-custodial parent is going to get an evening a week, typically Wednesday or Thursday, and they will get from after school or when they get off of work until around 8:30. Younger kids, that might be a little bit earlier. And on the weekends, they will get Friday, the same thing, every other weekend, Friday after school until Sunday evening. That's the minimum parent time. Now, a few years ago, our legislature came out with what they called the alternative minimum parent time. This is the second option. That, your midweek, and most people will pick Thursday, and that will become clear why in a minute, but the midweek is an overnight, after school or work until the next morning when you drop them off at work that next morning. Most folks will pick Thursday for their overnight. The reason being is every other weekend you would get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. So what that looks like is this. One week you pick the kids up on Thursday, drop them off Friday morning. The next week you pick the kids up on Thursday, drop them off Monday morning at school, or return them home on Monday, whatever the case may be. So that is the alternative minimum, and that is found in Utah Code 30-3-35.1. Now this year, the legislature has done something brand new. They have adopted and set out a joint parent time, or 50-50 custody option. This is the third option, 50-50, and this is in the code. One way of doing 50-50 is what's in the code, and that is this. One parent will always get Monday and Tuesday. The other parent's going to get Thursday and Friday, talking about the overnights, and they will alternate the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you've got Monday and Tuesday, you'll have Monday, Tuesday, drop them off at school on Wednesday. That parent will have them Wednesday, Thursday, drop them off at school on Friday. You now get the weekend, and you keep them all the way until Wednesday morning, and that parent is going to get them all the way till Monday morning when you get your Monday, Tuesday, and that pattern is just going to repeat. Now, another option that we've used for 50-50, the fourth option in Utah, is a week on, week off schedule. One parent gets them for a week, the other parent gets them for a week, and back and forth, and we will use typically Sunday evening or Monday morning school as the exchange point for a week on, week off, 50-50 parent time schedule. Fifth option, if none of these work for you, you can make up your own in a mediation setting. Now, if you go to court, the judges, because it's easy, will typically pick one of the first three that I talked about that are in the code. Statutory minimum, alternative minimum, or the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, alternate the weekend. Sometimes we call that a 2-5-5-2, but it's a 50-50 parent time arrangement. In all of these cases, you can typically take 2 weeks of uninterrupted time in the summer, so you can do a long, that traditional 2-week summer vacation. You can do that. In the alternative minimum and the minimum, the holidays really come into play. Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, all of those things. And there is a significant split of summer parent time. I forgot. There is a sixth option. Those first are when you live close to each other. The other one is the relocation statute. If you live more than 150 miles away, there's a default that is pretty complex, but it basically boils down to the non-custodial parent doesn't have primary custody, will get a 50-50 division of the big holidays. Typically that was going to be fall break, Thanksgiving break, the Christmas holiday break, and spring break of the school year, and then half of the summertime. and they can get 1 weekend a month, typically in those weeks that maybe they didn't get spring break, or they work that out. So those are your options for custody in Utah. And if you've got any questions, we'd love to have you contact our office and ask those questions and let us try and explain these to you and maybe help you create a custom plan if that's what you need in your life.